Good morning, good morning. We dance the whole night through. Good morning. How are you doing? Are you all right? Lovely to see you. Hey, we're in February. Who can believe it, eh? How did that happen? We were doing all right in January.
Crept up on us.
Yeah, just when we got used to it. Never mind. And the next month will march up on us. See what I did there?
Yeah.
It was rubbish, wasn't it? Good as it gets, though. Anyway, I hope that you're all feeling well. And we'll have a bit of a sing-song and a bit of a chat and our usual things. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Join me in my songs. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Hello, everyone, it's time to sing. Join me in my songs. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, 'cause I'd fallen for your charms. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Well, you once told me you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me to love another, and you've shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Let's hope the sunshine comes out today. We've had a bit of snow, haven't we? Did you get snow over where you are? We just had a little bit, but it just rested for a little while, but you could tell it was going to melt within about 20 minutes, and it did, which we were eternally grateful for, I don't mind telling you. Now then, let's get our arms moving. It's a little while since we've been to see young William Brown. Unfortunately, his tale is one of everybody's at the minute. A lot of people who are losing their jobs because of the businesses going to the wall, really, due to COVID. Let's hope that those people get fixed up and can stay safe and keep all the houses and everything. It's a big worry for them, isn't it? But this is young William Brown, and he found that the harder that he worked, well, it was great for a little while, but then unfortunately it was too much. Just before we start, I'll say a big good morning to Helen. Lovely to see you, Helen. Hope you're very well. And we'll have a couple of songs for you a bit later on. So we need to use our arms for this one. This is a good one, but don't spill your tea. If you've got a cup of tea, don't spill it, all right? So, but we can clap as well. A nice young man was William Brown. worked for a wage in a northern town. He worked from 6 till 8 at night, turning a wheel from left to right. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. The boss one day to William came. He said, look here, young, what's your name? We're not content with what you do, so turn a little harder or it's out with you. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. So William turned and he made her run 3 times round in the place of 1. He turned so hard he soon was made the Lord High Turner of his trade. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. Well, William turned with the same sweet smile. The goods he made grew such a pile. He filled the room and the room next door, and overflowed to the basement floor. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. Well, the nation heard the wondrous tale. The news appeared in the sketch and mail. The railways ran excursions down, all for to see young William Brown. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. But sad the sequel is to tell, he turned out more than the boss could sell. The market slumped and the price went down, and that was the end of William Brown. Keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. Oh, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, keep that wheel a-turning, and do a little more each day. Oh, well done. There was some fantastic exercise there. I couldn't keep up with you. Absolutely brilliant. I thought we'd have a couple of sing-alongy ones. Again, it means a trip down to London, really. These songs, I suppose, we relate to down there. We'll have a little sing-song. First of all, we're going to go down the Strand. Right, here we go then. So anyone playing along, I'm starting off in C. No, I'm not starting off in G. It's going to be G. It's going to be G, E minor. There's an A in there. Oh, there's a B minor. Well, we'll do it anyway. Let's all go down the Strand. Let's all go down the Strand. I'll be the leader, you can walk behind. Come with me and see what we can find. Let's all go down the Strand. Oh, what a happy band. That's the place for fun and noise, all among the girls and boys. So let's all go down the Strand. Now we're going to see for this one, I think. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about a treat. You look dapper from your nappy feet. Oh, dressed in style with a brand new tie. Your father's old grey tie on. Oh, I wouldn't give you tuppence for your old watch and chain. Old iron, old iron. Da 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 da. And now we're going into G, cause I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. There stands me wife, the idol of me life, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. There they are standing in a row. Big ones, small ones, some as big as your head. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Every ball you throw will make me rich. And there stands me wife, the idol of me life, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Roll a ball, a penny a pitch. Singing roll a ball, singing roll a ball, a penny a pitch. There we are, that's got us in tune a bit. So we'll hand over, she's moved round. We'll hand over to Beth.
I've got some hornpipes for us this morning.
Oh, wow. We should all be on board the ship, shouldn't we?
Steamboat, on that college hornpipe, and Berwick Green. If I can move.
when we think back to things that we learned when we were little, sometimes it was something we learned when we were at Sunday school, or going to a church service. It might have been a mass, it might have been evensong. And I just thought that I'd put in possibly one of the hymns that we would have learned when we were little. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Each little flower that opens, each little bird that sings, He made their glowing colors, He made their tiny wings. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The purple-headed mountains, the river running by, the sunset and the morning that brightens up the sky. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The cold wind in the winter, the pleasant summer sun, the ripe fruits in the garden, He made them every one. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. The tall trees in the greenwood, the meadows where we play, the rushes by the water to gather every day. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. He gave His eyes to see them, His lips that we might tell how great is God Almighty. He made us all things well. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. All things bright and beautiful. And it reminds us that we're all bright and beautiful, because He made all of us, didn't He? Or she did. Equality. I don't want to offend anybody. Anyway, I thought we'd have a bit of that Harry Belafonte moment. We haven't done Matilda for a little while, so we'll do a little bit of Matilda. I'm going to do this in G, so it'll be G, 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 C, 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 D, 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 C, D, 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 and G, 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 D. Yep. Hey, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Glenda's way. Once again now, Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. $100 friends I lost. Woman even sell me cat and me horse. Don't you know Matilda? She take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was to buy me house and land. Then she got a serious plan. Hey, hey, oh Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, the money was just inside me bed, stuck up in a pillow beneath my head. Don't you know Matilda? She found me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Well, my friends get to love again, all me money gone in vain. Hey, Matilda, she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. One more time, now. Matilda, 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 she take me money and run Venezuela. She did right, didn't she? Anyway, now then, we're going to have a couple of songs from musicals. I know, Helen, you like these two because they're from The Sound of Music. And the first one is, well, Mary Poppins was absolutely wonderful, wasn't it? It's not The Sound of Music, it's from Mary Poppins. Get it right, Trish? It's from Mary Poppins. And Mary Poppins was absolutely wonderful. We all wished that we could have a nanny like her. And I think all of our mums and dads wished that they had her magic, because when she clicked her fingers, all the jobs were done, weren't they? Although you've got to be very careful. Too much sugar. Don't have a spoonful of sugar. It's not good for you these days. Anyway, I thought we'd have a jolly holiday with Mary, and then we might have a bit of a laugh. I'll just set these out on here so that I can check my chords as we go through. Right, so it's a jolly holiday with Mary. So Helen, here we go, some Mary Poppins songs. Ain't it a glorious day, bright as the morning in May? I feel like I could fly. Have you ever seen the grass so green, or a bluer sky? Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling as they do. But Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. that we love. And she answers Bert, because Bert sings the song to start with, doesn't he? Oh, it's a jolly holiday with you, Bert. Gentlemen like you are few. Though you're just a diamond in the rough, Bert, underneath your blood is blue. You'd never think of pressing your advantage. Forbearance is the hallmark of your creed. A lady needn't fear when you are near. Your sweet gentility is crystal clear. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with you, Bert. Jolly, jolly holiday with you. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. Mary makes your heart so light. When the day is grey and ordinary, Mary makes the sun shine bright. Oh, happiness is blooming all around her. The daffodils are smiling at the dawn. When Mary holds your hand, you feel so grand. Your heart starts beating like a big brass band. Oh, it's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. No wonder that it's Mary that we love. And I think that song comes from the time in the film where we see them riding the carnival horses and the penguins, the cartoony bit. But then towards the end, they go and they visit. Is it Uncle Albert? Is there an Uncle Albert in Mary Poppins as well? I can't quite remember his name. But I think he's Bert's uncle, isn't he? And the problem is, when he laughs, he rises up to the ceiling. I'd be stuck to the ceiling, I think, if that happened in real life. Anyway, sing this one. I love to laugh, ha 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 ha, loud and long and clear. I love to laugh, ha 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 ha, it's getting worse every year. The more I laugh, the more I fill with glee, and the more the glee, or I'm a merry me. Some people laugh through their noses, sounding something like this. And some people laugh through their teeth, goodness sakes, hissing and fizzing like snakes. Some laugh too fast, some only last. Others, they twitter like birds. Then there's the kind that can't make up their mind. Missing a page here. When things strike me as funny, I can't hide it inside and squeak like the squealers do. I've got to let go with a ho, 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 and a ha, 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 too. Oh, we love to laugh, ha, 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 loud and long and clear. We love to laugh, ha, 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 so everybody can hear. And the more you laugh, ha, 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 the more you fill with glee, and the more the glee, hee, 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 the more I'm a merry me. There we go. We got our laughs in eventually anyway, didn't we? Now then, sometimes we can find ourselves in a predicament. And there's a couple of ladies in this song that certainly do. So, let's hope this doesn't happen to us. Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny's too long at the fair. He promised to buy me a trinket to please me. Then for a kiss, oh, he vowed he would tease me. He promised to buy me a bunch of blue ribbons to tie up my bonny brown hair. And it's oh dear, what can the matter be? Dear, dear, what can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny so long at the fair. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Two old ladies walked in the lavatory. They were there from Monday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. Well, two old ladies went for tea with their vicar. They went in together because they thought it was quicker. But the toilet door was a bit of a sticker, and the vicar had tea full and roll. And it's oh dear, what can the matter be? Two old ladies walked in the lavatory. They were there from Monday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. So let's hope they get out, because it's only Wednesday today, isn't it? And there is a much longer version of that song with lots of old ladies. It starts off with 7 old ladies going in together, and ends up with the 2 at the end. Maybe one week when it's snowing and we need a bit more of a laugh, we'll have a go at that. Now then, time for a bit of a Mary Hopkins song. Now my other half loves Mary Hopkins. Absolutely worships her. Thinks she's wonderful. Poor lass. Anyway, in 1970, seems a long time ago now, doesn't it, seeing as we're in 2021. But in 1970, she represented Great Britain in the Eurovision Song Contest in the days before we used to come last every year because no one likes us. And she came second to Dana. Do you remember Dana sang all kinds of everything? My other half doesn't like Dana because she beat Mary Hopkins. And I thought that we'd do the song that Mary Hopkins sang. I'll start off with the chorus. I hope you don't think there's someone at your door in the middle of this song, because the chorus goes, knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's calling? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. Don't know if you remember it, but that's how it goes. Tears of rain run down my window pane. I'm on my own again. Good evening, sorrow. Sit and dream of how things might have been. And as I close my eyes, I get the strangest feeling. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's falling? The door is always open. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. Blind to stare, and then I say a prayer for someone who would share my situation. But instead, as I lay down my head, I have to leave it all to my imagination. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's calling? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. La 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 Sit and dream of how things might have been. As I close my eyes, I get the stranger's feeling. Knock, knock, who's there? Could this be love that's mine? The door is always open wide. Knock, knock, who's there? Now as the night is falling, take off your coat and come inside. Take off your coat and come inside. Take off your coat and come inside. There we go. And she only came second. Can't believe it, can we? You'd have thought they'd have opened the door for the poor lass and let her in. Now then, I thought we'd go a wandering. Another bit of exercise if you want to mark on the spot as we do it. But now we're chorus singing out loud. Valderie, Valdera. Play this one in G. I love to go wandering along the mountain track, and as I go, I love to sing my knapsack on my back. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, my knapsack on my back. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, come join my happy song. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, come join my happy song. I wave my hat to all I meet, and they wave back to me. And blackbirds fall so loud and sweet from every greenwood tree. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, from every greenwood tree. High overhead, the skylarks wing, they never rest at home. But just like me, they love to sing as over the world we roll. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, all over the world we roll. Oh, may I go a-wandering until the day I die. Oh, may I always laugh and sing beneath God's clear blue sky. Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, Valderie, Valdera, beneath God's clear blue sky. There we go. We've had a good march. I think we went up Rosebery topping in that one, didn't we? And back down again. think if you climb Rosebery Topping up and down about 30 times, it's like climbing Everest. Somebody did it in a week, well, they did it on a Sunday to raise money for charity not so long ago, and I think they said it was something like 30 times. Seems a bit far to me. Once is enough, isn't it? Never mind. Right, if I give Beth a one song warning, is that okay? Yeah. And we'll just do a little bit of Buddy Holly in the meantime. I'll just do a couple of little bits from songs. I think you'll recognise them. I hope you do anyway. If you don't from my singing out, never mind. Right. So. I'll tell you, I can move that along and then that won't fall off. Bit of sense and sensibility there. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why does a love kiss stay in my memory? Bitty I know that your love thrills me. Know that true love will be. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? Heartbeat, why do you skip when my baby's lips meet mine? Sing to me love stories. Bring to me love's glory. Heartbeat, why do you miss when my baby kisses me? There you go, here am I, well you left me here so I could sit and cry. Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Well, whoops the days, how you drove me crazy. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights, wasted all my days over you. You go your way and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I'll find somebody new and they will say we're through and you won't matter anymore. And you won't matter anymore. No, you won't matter anymore. A little reminder of Buddy Holly. Great star in his day, wasn't he? Now then, over to Beth. And what have you got lined up for us in this little slot?
We have Princess Royal, followed by The Rose Tree and Brighton Come.
Oh, I like them. Goody, goody. Princess Royal. It's Princess Anne at the minute, isn't it? Well played, Maestro. Now then, moving on, it's time for our Megson moment. And the one I've been looking at for a few weeks, we'll give it a go. And it's called The Kitch in the Creel, or The Catch in the Creel. And this is a song that reminds me, well, the tune is pretty much like the Seven Drunken Nights that the Dubliners used to sing. And it's a similar song where somebody is, well, conned really over a story of love. We'll give it a go. Fair young maid went up the streets some whitefish for to buy. Bonnie Clark has fell for her and he followed her by and by. Where you live, my bonny lass, I pray thee tell to me, for when the night will get so dark, I'll come and visit thee. Oh, my father locks the door, my mother keeps the key, and only such a wily witch could ever get to me. Clark, he had a true brother, and a wily witch was he. He made a long ladder with 30 steps and 3. He has made a cleat put in a creel put on a pin. He's away to the chimney top to let the bonny lad in. Her, she was wide awake, the lady was the hour. Said, this old wife, I think there's someone in our daughter's bower. Well, the old man, he got out of bed to see if the thing was true. She'd taken the bonny Clark and covered him all in blue. But where'd you go now, father dear? Where'd you go so late? You have disturbed my evening prayers, and now that they must wait. Oh, I'll betide you, silly old wife, and ill death you may die. She has a good book in her arms and prays for you and I. But the wife again got out of bed to see if the thing was true. Something took the old wife's foot and in the creel she flew. He's made a creek put in a creel and the creel put in a pin. He's away up the chimney top, let the bonny lad in. Yes, he made a creek put in a creel and the creel he's put on a pin. He's away to the chimney top and he's let the young lad in. But the man who sat at the chimney top and found the creel was full, he wrapped the rope around himself and fast to him he drew. Oh help, oh hinny help, oh help me hinny do. The man that you had wished me is pulling me up the flue. If I the foul fever's got you and he can keep his head, though all of this on winter's night he'll never come back to bed. The blue, the bonny blue, and I wish you may do well. And every old wife with a jealousy is a good catch in the creel. He has made a cleat put in a creel. Sorry, just cough there. He's made a cleat put in a creel, and the creel he's put in a pin. He's away to the chimney top, and he's let the bonny lad in. He's made a cleat put in a creel, and the crick he's on the pin. He's away to the chimney top to let the bonny lad in. Well, that fair young maid went up the streets and whitefish for to buy. Bonnie Clark has fell for her, followed her by and by. Where live you, my bonny lass? I pray tell to me. For when the night will get so dark, I'll come and visit thee. We nearly got there. We nearly got there. Right. Now then. It's always nice to sort of like look back on nice memories and times that were good. And we're going to do another little Mary Hopkins song now to help us remember that those were the days, my friend. I've changed the key that I normally do this in, so I'm going to put a cap on. The voice is nearly back, you can probably tell it isn't. It just stops me practicing, which is a pain. because I like things to be better than they are. Anyway, those were the days. So let's take ourselves back to times where, well, it might be when we were younger. It might be a time in our teens, mightn't it? Although I think sometimes when we're teenagers, that's when all the acne arrives, isn't it? And the moods. And yeah, my other half says I'm still a teenager, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think he was talking about the acne. I think he was talking about the moods. Anyway, strange for his last words. Anyway, here we go. Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we laughed away the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and should have our way. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Then the busy years went rushing by us, lost our starry notions on the way. If by chance I'd see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and should have our way. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Just tonight I stood before the tavern. Nothing seemed the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely woman really me? I'll say yes at once. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Through the door there came familiar laughter. I saw your face and heard you call my name. Gladys. Oh, my friend, we're older but no wiser. That's obvious. But in our hearts the dreams, they're still the same. Come on, Deborah. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose. Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. Lie, 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 lie. 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 Those were the days, oh yes, those were the days. And there certainly were, weren't there? Mary Hopkin, I think she was the winner of Opportunity Knocks for about 6 weeks in a row, if not more. 1968, singing that song properly. Anyway, We'll have a little look now, a little more lively one. We're doing all right for time. Just take that kettle off. Back in the 60s, one of the, well, they became very popular. They didn't do a massive amount of stuff, but one of the singers was Roger McGough, who was a brilliant poet. Another one was Mike McCartney, who was Paul McCartney's half brother. And I can't remember who the other little fellow was, which is terrible because I bet he's always saying, no one ever remembers my name. But they got to the top of the charts and they stayed there for weeks and weeks with this one. We'll drink and drink and drink till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Mr. Fleas had sticky out ears, and they made him awful shy. So they gave him medicinal compound, and now he's learning how to fly. We'll drink and drink and drink, Lily the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, was efficacious in every case. My brother told me was said to be bony. He would never eat his meals, so they gave him medicinal compound, and now they're moving him around on wheels. We'll drink and drink and drink till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Old Ebenezer thought he was Julius Caesar, so they put him in a home where they gave him medicinal compound. Now he's emperor of Rome. We'll drink the drink, the drink, till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. For she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Johnny Hammer had a terrible stammer. He could hardly say a word, and so they gave him medicinal compound. Now we see but never heard. We'll drink and drink and drink till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Well, Auntie Millie went round willy-nilly when her legs they did recede, so they rubbed on medicinal compound. Now they call her Millie B. And Jennifer Eccles had great big freckles, but the boys all called her names. But she changed with medicinal compound. Now she joins in all the games. We'll drink and drink and drink till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, the saviour of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Lily the pink, she turned to drink, she filled up with paraffin inside, and despite her medicinal compound, sadly pickled Lily died. Up to heaven the soul ascended, all the church bells they did ring. She took with her medicinal compound, hark the herald angels sing. We'll drink and drink and drink till we leave the pink, the pink, the pink, saviour of the human race. She invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. We'll but she invented medicinal compound, most efficacious in every case. Good old Lily. I wonder if they put a bit of that medicinal compound in these vaccines, whether or not it might help. It's just a thought. You know what thought did, don't you? My gran used to say, you know what thought did? He only thought he did, and when he looked, he had. So, and I never found out where he was, he did, but I can imagine. Anyway, let's have a song for Maureen. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. There you go. We know that you particularly like that one, Maureen, so just for you, just for you. Now then, how are we doing for time? I know that Dorothy was hoping to join later on, so we'll put her song on, oops, just in case she manages to. So we're off with the teddy bears for their picnic. If you go down to the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down to the woods today, you better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about, they love to play and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, 'cause they're tired little teddy bears. Every teddy bear that's been good is sure of a treat today. There's lots of wonderful things to eat and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees that nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they please. Today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic. Picnic time for teddy bears. The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them unawares, and see them picnic on their holiday. See them gaily gad about, they love to play and shout, they never have any cares. At 6 o'clock their mummies and daddies will take them home to bed, 'cause they're tired little teddy bears. 'Cause they're tired little teddy bears. 'Cause they're tired little teddy bears. Tired little teddy bears. Aww. But when Big Ted comes on, he's massive, isn't he? He's bigger than the biggest teddy bear in the land of big teddy bears, I tell you. So, how are we doing for time? Right. Righty-ho, righty-ho. Time for a little bit of noise, I think, and then we'll do a quiet one to finish. I'll maybe a couple of quiet ones. So it's a little while since we've sung about Delilah. Bit of a violent song, but do you know, the tune's good, isn't it? I think today we sort of, well, there's some great songs with great tunes. And when you think of some of the lyrics of the modern songs that are a little bit rude, telling a story like this, I suppose we can get away with it. So, if you've got anything you want to shake or hit, I see Monty's going to do a dance to this one. If you want to clap your hands or anything. I saw the light of the night that I passed by the window. Da, 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 da. I saw the flickering shadows of love on the blind. Da, da, da. She was my woman. As she deceived me, I watched and went out of my mind. Delilah. Da, 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 da. Why, Delilah? Da, 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 da. I could see that girl was no good for me, but I was lost like a slave that no one could free. That break of day when that man drove away, I was waiting. I crossed the street to her house and she opened the door. She stood there laughing. Ha, 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 ha. I felt the knife in my hand and she laughed no more. My Delilah. Da, 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 da. Why, Delilah? Da, 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 da. So before they come to break down the door, forgive me, Delilah, I just couldn't take any more. Da, 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 da. She Well, Monty, what a fantastic performer there. Isn't he good? He deserves his song. How much is that Monty in the window? Woof, woof. The one with the waggly tail. How much is that Monty in the window? Woof, woof. I do hope that Monty's for sale. I don't want a bunny or a kitten. I don't want a parrot that talks. I don't want a bowl of little fishies, 'cause you can't take a goldfish for walks. So how much is that Monty in the window? The one with the waggly tail. Oh, how much is that Monty in the window? I do hope that Monty's for sale. Isn't he brilliant? He is just the most fantastic little puppy. Fantastic man. And I know that he's the oldest person ever to be #1 in the charts with a record, isn't he? So I thought that we'd sing that, sing his greatest hit today. We might need a couple. Let me just work out. Oh, it gets high at the end. Maybe capo 1. Might get away with that one. And he sang with Michael Ball, didn't he? You never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. You never walk alone. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm, there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you never walk alone. You never walk alone. Lovely song, that one, from the musical Carousel, right at the very end. I think because football fans sing it, we forget that it comes from such a fantastic musical. And also, it's a lovely song to remember people by, isn't it? Anyway, I thought we'd do goodbye today. I'm going to sing a goodbye song and then our goodbye song. How's that? It should work, allegedly. So thank you for joining us this week. Thank you for singing along. And we'll put a little Mary Hopkins song in just before our goodbye one. Well, it's a Beatles song, really. Please don't wake me up too late. Tomorrow comes and I will not be late. Late today when it becomes tomorrow, I will need to go away. Goodbye, 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 my love, goodbye. Songs that lingered on my lips excite me now and linger in my mind. Your flowers at my door, I leave them for the one who waits behind. Goodbye, 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 my love, goodbye. Far away, my lover sings a lonely song and calls me to his side. When the song of lonely love invites me on, I must go to his side. Goodbye, 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 my love, goodbye. Goodbye, 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 my love, goodbye. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. See you all next time. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone, it's time to go. See you all next time.